Voice investment.
Yes.
Good morning, one and all. Myself, Mohammed Shabana from PACE Institute of Technology and Sciences. Now, this session is going on virtual power seminar on mobile application development. I am very thankful to ICT Academy.
Disconnect audio.
I am very thankful to ICT Academy for conducting this power seminar. I would like to invite Mr. Samir Kumar, Principals and Consultant. He conducted 20 plus training sessions on DevOps and cloud, and he motivated more than 500 students. He conducted both the online and offline training sessions for India, Canada, and USA students. He has total 13 years of experience as IT and working experience on DevOps and cloud administrator. Along with him, our HOD from PACE Institute of Technology and Sciences, Dr. M. Srinivasa Rao is there. Once again, I am very thankful for giving me this opportunity. I would like to hand over to our HOD, Mr. M. Srinivasa Rao, to invite our guest speaker, Mr. Samir Kumar.
Am I audible, madam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. Myself, Dr. M. Srinivasa Rao, Associate Professor and HOD, CSE. First of all, I would like to thank the Secretary and Correspondent, Dr. M. Sridhar Garu, and Principal, Dr. M. Srinivasan Garu, and Vice Principal, Dr. G.V.K. Murthy Garu, and today's research person, Principal Consultant from Varakil, Mr. Samir Garu. So now I would like to extend my thanks. Now I would like to extend my thank to ICT Academy, who has been supporting from the last 3 years for conducting various kinds of events for the benefit of students as well as faculty. On this occasion, I welcome all the students who have been registered for this event. I'm surely saying that with the expert talk of today's with the expert talk. So you will be able to get the outcome like what is a mobile app, why we need mobile app, and how we are going to build a mobile apps. So these are, I'm surely saying that you will be able to get all these things after completion of this Power Packet seminar. So now I do not waste more time. So now I would like to invite Mr. Samir, Principal Consultant from Varakil, to give a Power Packet seminar for the benefit of students. Now the session is handed over to Mr. Samir. Samir, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. And thank you, madam, for just so giving me this opportunity. I would like to thanks to the ICT Academy for giving me this opportunity to interact with you guys. And so hello everyone. So good afternoon everyone, and I welcome you all on behalf of the PACE Institute of Technology as well as from the ICT Academy. As sir already mentioned, I have overall 13 years of experience, and I'm currently working as a principal consultant, solution architect in Oracle. Before that, I worked with the different organizations like Qualcomm and other organizations, both product and service organization. I have in training, I have more than 3 years of experience working with different organizations and different teams across the globe, especially in India, US, and Canada. I have given a lot of online and offline training. And today I got this opportunity to speak to you guys on the part of the mobile development and the use of that. So I also request whoever is not speaking, they can put on mute so that it won't disturb others. As well as I also request if ever anyone wants to ask a question, it would be always welcome, or anything they want to during the session, they can just raise the hand and just ask the question. That would be much better, and it won't disturb others as well. So first of all, obviously it's a Saturday afternoon. So having Saturday afternoon and doing any such kind of session is little boring, right? As a student point of view, if I'll think, mostly on Saturday afternoon we like to watch movie, go out, enjoy, right? But today we are doing this session, right? So whenever we plan or any such thing, right? Today's world, especially, what is the first thing comes in our mind? We carry our mobile phones, right? This is the first thing we do as a part of our day-to-day life. Every time you just start going out or in house, you'll see the first thing you take your mobile, and inside that you have so many apps which you try to use that. Let's say you plan for a movie. What do? You just open the your mobile app. You just go to Book My Show or any other website who offers the ticket, and just book the mobile movie tickets. You plan for food. You just order the food from your mobile devices. You wanted to book a cab. You just open the mobile. You go to that mobile app and start uh, booking the cab and do the work. Open your you wanted to take the bank account details, you go to the mobile and you do that. Today for admissions, all the college school admissions also, you do the same. They have a lot of apps they have developed, and you just do that. And and then you just see that, and you just enroll for yourself. And I also request, as part of this session, to make it interactive, if you can also start your camera, that would be much better, so that we will have a good interactive sessions. Like my all previous sessions, I always encourage participant to do that. Yes, and all of them, because that way we will have a better interaction among each other. We can see each other. So it's basically, just imagine if no corona would have been there, we would have been in a classroom and we would have been a face to face to each other, right? So just understand the same thing, right? So we will just facing each other. So no need to hide your video. That's a good suggestions from Hina. So I encourage everyone to just switch on your cameras if you're comfortable. That's fine. Now let's move back to the topic. Like mobile development these days. So as I was interacting with you guys, I was telling you guys, these days our most of the things controlled by mobile devices and inside the app. Okay, just go back 10 years back, right? We when we had just mobile just used for calling, right? There was no smartphones era, right? So 10-12 years back, most of the stuff that time mobile was used just for a calling purpose. We were just doing the calling on for the phone. Now if you see the mobile devices, in more than calling, there are different features which we use for storing our apps, storing our bank details, storing our all our photos, storing our communications from different mediums, for food, for cabs, for our entertainment, for our finances. A lot of things we do as part of our day-to-day life. That's how mobile applications and mobile devices control us, our life. Okay. As an engineer, as a fresher or as a experienced guy, what we all think that what makes easier our mobile devices or mobile device applications, right? What we think about it? Anyone have any suggestion or any idea that how these mobile applications thought or idea came in the picture? Anyone has anything? Guys, be interactive. You can speak also. You can unmute yourself. You can speak. That would be much better instead of typing. Anyone? Anything about any one line and two lines? Let's make the session interactive, guys. It's not just a one way around. It's just not I will speak. I want you guys to participate in that. That's the kind of session should be.
Sir, can you please repeat the question again?
Okay. So may you know your name first?
Anupama, sir.
Okay, Anupama. So my question was not the question. I was just asking, what do you think that these mobile devices, how these started developing or how this evolving, right? Like 10 years, 15 years back, there was very few mobile device applications because there was no smartphones that time. Now, lot of every application which companies are making, they are making the mobile applications for that. How do you think that how started evolving in it over the years? What idea came to their mind?
By observing our surroundings, sir, if we saw any problem regarding to our surroundings, we will have an idea about that. Everyone has its own ideas, sir. By combining the ideas, they developed the technology into the present situation. In my
Correct.
opinion.
Exactly. I mean, that's good. You can call me sir. Everybody can call me sir. No, sorry, Samir, not the sir. Yeah, that's. Thank you, Anupama. Anyone else? Anyone else would like to speak anything on this? Okay. As Anupama said, rightly said, it's more about our requirements, right? It's about the problems when we see we start the we provide try to use the solutions. Okay. Just an example, just imagine that Paytm, you know, a company, right? So they started in 2009. Okay. They actually started in 2009-10. If you, it's in their office in Noida. It's like their parent company name is 197.com. They started in 2009. Okay. But people started using during that 10, 11, 12. But when the company got evolved more, 2014, 15, when the demonetization came, actually, picture, then people started using so much this kind of the digital payment banking system of the Paytm. They started everyone. Otherwise, few people was using who was aware about the technology for their mobile recharge and stuff. But rest of the people were not using because they okay, no, will not use the this kind of method for my payments. But since demonetization came, it became requirement for them to use the digital payment banking, right? So they started the Paytm evolved so much. But the Paytm owners or the developers, they thought about that idea long before, right? So 4 or 5 years back only they thought, okay, one day our app will become this much use because everyone will move towards this path. Everyone will move and grow towards this path. They will use the digital banking. Just imagine that if they have not thought about it, they have never developed about it because we never imagined that okay, one day this kind of demonetization will come and we all try to use this kind of payment banking system. Today we all are using Google Pay, Phone Pay, Paytm, Airtel payment, Amazon payment, anything, any medium we all are using. So this is the way any mobile developer, actually any application developer thinks about anything, any product you want to launch. Okay, so any product you want to launch, you just think like that. Just imagine we are all connected to Zoom this time, right? Same way, just imagine that before that also Zoom, before this pandemic also, Zoom was there. So many other tools was there along with Zoom. Zoom is there. It might be you all are aware, you will not aware. Zoom is there, Ring Central is there, Blue Jeans is there, Go is there, GoToMeeting is there. There are a lot of commercial tools like Microsoft Teams are there, Google
Sir, I
Hangout
have
is
a
there.
query, sir.
Sorry, if you're not speaking, you can put yourself mute, please.
Sir,
Did you ask the question or you had?
I have a doubt regarding to what you are saying, sir.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Sir, not only for the demand, ante, not only for the demonetization, they started the Paytm, sir. I think that if anyone want to withdraw their amount, they need to go to the bank. The banks are so far from the villages. At that time, for a city itself, there are 2 or 3 banks. There are no branches, no, sir. So I thought that a Paytm, Phone Pay are introduced due to erase that problem. Suddenly demonetization came. No one thinks that the demonetization will occur in India.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. See, they have not thought, or nobody was aware that demonetization will come one day, right? It's not their thought, and their idea was not to use as a payment bank. If you know that Paytm payment bank started once the demonetization started. Paytm started in 2009-10. Okay, that was just used for mobile recharge and other stuff. It was not used for a banking or withdrawing the money, if you know about the Paytm history. Okay, so initially their thought was just to have use as a virtual money transfer, not in the banks, to use in your daily life, like your whatever the mobile device you are recharging, you can use my portal to recharge that. Will give you the some offers or a discount coupon or some vouchers or something like that. You want to order something, you can use my portal to use that. It's kind of we are mediator. We will, instead of you are paying as well and you are getting refund as well, either cashbacks or some kind of offer. So initially idea was not the payment bank for the Paytm. That license they have got in 2014-15. Okay, if you can go and read about their history as well. Am I able to clear your doubt?
Yes, sir.
Okay, same way Google Pay and Phone Pay came in the picture with this like you said, taking monies and all that. That came later on. Now why I've given Paytm example, because they started long back. When this Phone Pay and Google Pay was not there. Before that only they thought about this idea, right? 2009, when demonetization came in after 6 years almost, right? So that payment bank system was not there in their initial ideas. It came when the requirement came later on, once the demonetization came. They already got the license that time, and they started using that part. Clear? Same way I was coming to the Zoom, right? The Zoom was already exist. It's not that a Zoom meetings or anything was not exist before that. But you see the during pandemic how these kind of tools got used more. Nobody predicted the pandemic, right? Pandemic was something which is unexpected for everyone. So like Zoom meeting or any such meeting portals, like you see this GoToMeeting, BlueJeans, RingCentral, all commercial meetings portals, how these are utilized. Well, Zoom is mostly used these days because the enhancement they did, that they, for a school portal they have made something different in the Zoom sites. For the commercials they have made little different based on the demand during the pandemic, because everything become virtual, everything become work from home. Okay, the idea behind saying or giving these examples are to understand how the mobile development things happen. I decided today to develop one application. Okay, now I know that my application today, how many of you, if I have to book a cab, how many of you will open laptop, and how convenient that is to open a laptop, go to the Ola site or Uber site and then book the cab. Anyone will feel that, okay, this is not very convenient for me. I need to have a certain medium where I can have just easily click and I can have my things done, right? That's how the mobile development started evolving with the help of when the new generations of the technology changes in terms of the internet, like 3G 4G came. It becomes more popular and more relevant to develop such kind of application. So what happened is that's how basically your mobile development things come to the pictures and started working for the users, so that it's become more convenient, because these days most of the people started using smartphones. And if we develop certain application which will be fit for the mobile device only, it could be perfect for the user, because they can easily install, it's there in hand every time, they can control the things every time and they can use it. They can also encourage others to use it. Okay, like you are sitting with me, I can a guy, I'm just using this app to do this, to book this, book the food. It's giving this offer. Okay, you can also use that. You can refer, you can use that. If you not refer, I mean, it's just a suggestions to give them. It's that's the way this mobile development started happening and become so popular. Lot of companies and applications are only mobile device specific. Okay, a lot of, they don't develop web applications. So you know the difference between web applications and mobile applications, right? If you don't know, let me tell you. Web applications are, which is we are opening in a browsers, which is some installed or configured somewhere in the world, somewhere it's hosted, we are opening it. Mobile applications as, which we are discussing, which we can easily access in our mobile devices. Correct? Any questions or anything coming to your mind during this interaction from anyone? Anything you can tell me. No? Okay. Okay. So now why the, like, how, what are the things, what are the platform where we think about our mobile development? Okay. So there are few important things which we need to take care before any mobile development be planned. Okay. One of the things is what we want to develop as a mobile application. Okay. I'm not talking about the content. I'm not talking about the idea. I'm not talking about the product, end product. I'm talking about the what you want to make it for your convenient part, right? See what I'm saying. What I mean to say is you are making an application for end users who should have easily able to control the things by their own, right? By their own, maybe their day-to-day life, their routine lives and all that. Okay. Lot of times it happens that in your mobile application, 50% app you open once in a month also, but few of the apps you open 100 times in a day, like your any WhatsApp, in your Facebook, in Instagram, all these social media app. I'm giving you this example, could be other users have a different set of apps also, which they accessing frequently. Maybe someone using trading application, they are doing daily day-to-day trading on their shares and all that. They are opening those applications daily. It could be different examples for them as well, but these are something very frequent use application which everyone uses, right? So these are the application which we, as a part of, when we start thinking about such applications development. Yeah, I encourage everyone to open the camera again, as someone also suggested, so it would be good, and also ask the questions as well. So I would be much happy if I'll get more questions and uh, from your side. Okay. So as I was saying that, so the first thing we need to decide that what actually we want to develop. Okay. Which should be more frequent for the users to use that, right? Some application which, like social media application, right? Today, if you developed in social media application that becomes so popular, obviously that will be opened so many times that all the users will use that, and they will be used daily, something like that. If something, let's say your banking website, right? You hardly you open once in a day, or maybe 2-3 days in a after 3-4 days, once you get the salary, or once you get the money in credited, or once you doing some kind of transactions, you open, but not something you are daily, but you are, that's important app, you are using it daily. Some of the application, let's say Zoom meeting app you have installed on your mobile. If you are just imagine you are a student, how many times you will interact on a Zoom meeting? Obviously these days because of classes and pandemic, and because of that you're using it more. Just imagine the post pandemic scenario, there is no pandemic and all, you are in the classroom. How many times you think that you will open a Zoom meeting calls, you will open the Zoom meeting app? So that's kind of requirement and the delivery of the mobile application apps. You first thing that you think that what you want to develop, what is going to be demand in the market. Okay, in which platform, in which platform means in which area, what is the domain you wanted to develop that app. Now second thing comes in mind, what we develop, that should be interactive, it should be very what do you say, user focused in terms of technology. Like end user is not aware, like just imagine I'm a layman, I'm a non-technical guy. Okay, I coming from, let's say, CA background, management background, and I don't know anything about technology. Okay, so what are the app I am going to develop, it should fit and it should supported by all the mobile devices. Means most of the devices these days runs on the Java platforms, right? They have the backends are always Java. You all are from engineering background, and so you must have aware, right? These all, most of the mobile platforms are Java based, right? So when you try to develop any mobile application, it's always good to develop that in a Java platform. Your support will be much better. I'm not talking about the idea, I'm talking about the what are the languages you can choose on. I will not go deep in the technology part. I will go try to more focus on this area which will help you to develop those stuff. So always focus on the, I always try to use the Java. Okay, that will where you will have a better support of your applications, mobile applications. Okay, in web-based applications you have both .NET, C#, Java, different other languages are there, but for mobile devices it's always use the Java platform. Okay, so there are different platform where mobile devices, mobile technologies can be used. Like we all know Android, right? It's Google open source, it's controlled by Google, but it's open source, right? Where you can develop and you can put your apps. Now how that we are discussing about how the development phase will go. So now we decided that we will make an app for our PACE Institute of Technology. Just imagine that, just an example. So as a student, you have decided, okay, we wanted to make a launch an app for a PACE Institute. Okay, or maybe in PACE Institute, I wanted to make an app for the event group which I am managing, because I think that whenever we plan any event in the college, our teams or different students from different batches or different years, they different branches, they should able to register that, they should able to navigate those that where the events happening, what is the cultural room, what is the event room, what is the post event room, or where are the foods and all those snacks and going to be served, who are going to be the star attractions for that. So everything you just wanted to decided that, okay, we will make such an app, okay, which will help us to track everything. We don't have to manually register, or we don't have to just print those posters, big posters, small posters every time, put in the entire corner of the colleges and everything. Instead of that, you decided, okay, I'll put a big poster. That's it, only one single big poster. I will develop this app and I will send the links to all the college students. They will download the app and they can register themselves. We will get to know who all are coming, who all are not coming, that kind of all the things you have put it in that app. Okay. Now you have a content. Now you have a different, what are the in the key area functionality of the app. These are basically functionality, right? The core idea is to develop an app for my event management for my PACE Institute. In that, my different functionalities are what is the every event details, their locations, their rooms, different rooms you need to book. If anybody wants to book the rooms, who all are the participants, how many students are coming, what is the play area, what is the arena, who are the what is the route map, any kind of GPS maps and all that you wanted to do. So all these things is a functionality of that app basically, right? If any kind of payment charges and anything which is a part of this event required, you can add a payment link also into that. These are the functionalities, right, for that app. 3, 4, 5, 10 functionalities you have created in the app, that whoever required that, they will just touch on that part and they will navigate to the that function, and it will show and display the information to them. So we have got which platform we are building, what is the domain, for what purpose we are building, what are the functionality of those application which we are building. Now where we need to build, okay, that is one more thing. Where means there are 5-6 platform in the world where you can develop your app, right? Mobile technology apps, especially like Android, which is everyone is aware because everyone is using the Play Store for and downloading the application. So Android is open source by Google. Google control the Android, but it's open source. So any mobile device you will develop, okay, you need to register in the Google. I mean Android. Not mandatory if you have developed for Android. I'm saying if you have, because you will develop to support certain platforms. So 5-6 platforms are there: Android, BlackBerry, iOS, Windows app development, cross-platform developments and all. Anyone is asking any question? I heard some noise. Okay, so that's what I was saying, that if you want to develop any application, so let's say I have developed my application in Java for my event management. I have developed the functionality. How will I register on somewhere, or how will I send it so that everyone will get to know that, okay, how will I share this? So this is a Android will provide you a platform, like along with other platforms, that you register your app. It's some chargeable, some small charges they take Google as a part of the registration, and means it's kind of a security authority on your app, and now your app is Android compatible. Now that's how all the apps you see in the Android. Okay, so now you can just refer all your friends the Android app link, they can go and directly download from the Play Store. So this is the kind of phase you go for mobile development. Same way, if you develop the app for your Android development, okay, so compatibility towards Android. Now what happens if the user is having iPhone, who is using Mac OS, or user is having Windows OS in your mobile phone, okay, what happens to them? Will that support? Obviously not, right? Because you have developed the your app in a such a way that it will be Android supported, because any mobile device or any mobile application you create that requires certain packages to run for the mobile certain mobile development. Like if you're developing for a Android platform, it will require Android packages to be installed on that. So that you will write in your code itself while developing. Same way, if you have to write for a Mac, you can put the Mac package along with your Java codes. Then it will support the Mac platform. So then you can use in the iOS platform as well. You can register in iOS as well. Obviously, Apple, every product is chargeable, right? So nothing is free there. Same way for Microsoft. If you have developed, or same way for BlackBerry, if you have developed for that support, you will register over there. Clear, guys? Any questions till now here? Guys, be interactive. Just anything coming in mind, did not understand, any questions, anything. I hope you all are awake, you're not sleeping, right? So anyone planning to develop any app, just to make it, let me ask you a question if you are not asked. Anyone has any idea that okay, or anyone is interested in development side or already developing something? Because in college, most of the people,
Yes, sir. I already designed a app, sir. Regarding to the app, I designed a some recently Toycathon 2021. I gave the idea to them, sir.
okay, perfect.
From the
Uh,
college side, from the principal sir itself, it is selected. The idea was selected.
It's Anupama, right?
But due to the corona, they asked the PPT regarding to the ideas, sir.
Okay.
In that case, I failed.
Uh, that's okay. I mean, see, uh, in this world, I really thankful, Anupama, for saying this, to honestly.
After Toycathon 2021, our respected HOD sir and regarding sirs and ma'am suggested to do an internship, sir.
Mhm.
So in the APSSDC itself, there is no internship regarding to the Android app development.
Okay,
So I joined Vergio, sir.
okay, okay.
There they are showing the in the Apple laptop, sir. It is totally different from our Android laptop. So I'm getting very confusion regarding to that, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. See, first of all, I would like to really encourage you, and not just you, everyone, and anyone else like to speak also, I would be very happy. So thanks, Anupama, for saying this. For two reasons, I would like to definitely congratulate you. Like, first, you have an idea. At least you got an idea that what you want to develop. Okay. Second thing, you got like help from your HOD. That idea got selected. Right. That's also a good part from your side, your college side, institute side, which is also a good initiative. Right. See, if your idea is unique, okay, if your idea is unique, or you think that that idea will definitely work, there are so many platforms these days. I'm telling you that there are so many platforms these days where you can utilize that idea. These days, only on idea investors are putting the monies. Okay, on the angel investors, what is that? I'm obviously, I'm not just this is not the topic for the day. Just for 2 minutes, I'd like to tell you guys these, angel investors, what is what they do. They invest on the ideas. They don't invest on the what actually product will come out. It could be fail or pass, right? They invest on just on the idea, listening the idea. If idea is unique, they think that can be doable, that will work in the market. If you're able to convince them, it will work. So if you all are thinking about any ideas, definitely go with that. And now you're saying that you got the Mac laptop. Now you are like, you don't know what to do. So see, development you can do on your Mac laptop as well, right? You that's a not a blockage. You can do
Sir,
the
I
develop.
have an idea, sir. I'm not worrying about financial problem also, but my query is I need some support. I mean, if anyone can encourage my idea or if anyone can support me, I can, sir. Support regarding to the support itself. How should I develop? What are the platforms should I need to? I mean, set the path in the laptop, and what the content? How can I move forward? I'm not getting any. I have an idea, and I have the confidence on me to develop that in a good way. But my query, I joined in the internship by paying 3,500, sir. So there is no use. I am thinking that in that internship, I am not getting any conclusion because they are all showing in that Mac OS related versions. I'm not understanding at all.
So your problem is you are not sure that how you start developing, on which path you want to start developing, or for which platform you want to develop. As I already
Um,
said, yeah, go ahead.
yes, sir. That's what I'm asking.
Correct.
That internship is very good, sir. For the if we have any Mac related, I mean Apple related laptop, I'm very good in that. But due to the our financial purpose, I bought the Dell laptop, sir. So I'm worrying about it. Internship
See,
is good, but
see, if you have listened my conversation in beginning, what I said is any mobile application you will develop, okay, two platforms. I mean, there are 4 to 5 platforms which is in the world on which you will register, for which for which your applications will work on. One is obviously the number one is Android, right? Where it's a all the applications they want to develop, or anyone mobile application want to develop, that they try to make compatible with Android. Same for the Mac OS. They come as a secondary. They, because you know why, reason for that Mac OS it comes as a secondary is because, especially when you are in India, because Apple's every product is chargeable. You cannot go in, even as Apple user, if you cannot go in uh, Apple Store and buy download free anything, right? A lot of 99% is chargeable. But in Android, 99% things are free, right? So that's why we all think that I would request you, or I will encourage you, and try to develop your application for Android first. Okay, compatibility making for Android to a Mac OS or Windows OS, it's not a very big challenge. That required small changes in your codes with some different packages. I developed 2 app which is running in the Play Store. Okay, due to some uh, copyright of the organizations, I cannot divulge the names because those are both are internal app. But I registered 2 apps which is used by internal organizations, which is internally is used me and 3 of my teammates. So
sir,
that's why I'm
already you
saying.
introduced the app now. So can you please guide me how to create app? I mean, formally, just
See,
give us an example how to create app and its importance also.
okay, let's say I was giving you an example, right? If you want, let's first, your idea should be on the paper. Anything you want, your idea is coming, that should always you write on your paper. Paper means like your Word document or your PPTs, anything. You know why I'm telling you? If you write something as a student, when I was student, if and now as working 13 years, I'd like to tell you that if you write something, you will have lot of information will be on your plate. Now, let's say I have planned, as I was giving example, I am giving you the same example again. Let's say I want to develop an event app for my PACE Institute. Okay, this is your idea. Just consider this is your idea, Anupama. Okay. Now, I want, what are the things I required for that? First thing, which language I should select, which is I am comfortable, and which is will be backend, which I can support also later on. Because it's not just a one-time app creation. Once the app is developed, I need to support that also, and it should be compatible around all the mobile devices around the world also, right? So as I said, Java is the most preferred language. So first thing, you always see that Java should be your most preferred language when you start developing your app. Now, second thing, the app purpose, right? Now, if I have to develop an event app for my PACE Institute, right? What are the functional component? What are the technical component is my Java? Let's say I'm developing on my Linux or Windows OS. Okay, anything, any platform I'm choosing, and then the backend. There could be a different supporting JSPs or other languages along with that, right? I am hosting in some cloud platform. I can choose any cloud, which one is was commercially also suitable for me. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, Oracle Cloud, anything which is more suitable, I can choose that. And the fifth thing is the hosting. I need a DNS name. So these are the 4 5 stack for you first, right? How my applications language, their OS platform, their supporting languages with that, their like infrastructure side. Infrastructure side means your platform, and then you have your registration as a domain name. Could be your GoDaddy or a lot of other organization where you can host your application, right? If you have your own servers, you can host your own self. You don't need to have any third party, right? This is the second phase. Now, third phase is in my application, what will be the components? What are the functional components of that, right? Means I cannot just create a simple web page. I can create that. I just created a simple uh, event app for Pace Institute. I have given some ABC name for that. Okay. Just name. I'm given the Pace as a name for my event application for the complete event institute. Now there should be some functional component. What are the things you wanted to achieve with that application, right? If I open my bank application, mobile device application, or let's say if you are opening any social media like WhatsApp, right? What are the things you see over there? You have your photos, I mean, status, you have your photos, you have contacts list, you have the chats of everyone, you have the last seen status of that, you have your settings of that. These are the kind of functional components of that application, right? So same way, if I'm developing my event based applications, there will be some functional components of that. Same way for you idea, whatever you are developing, there will be the functional components of that. Let's say A will be there, which will have the setting of my application. B will be there, where it will derive the different parts of that application. C will be there, which will give the user information. D will be there, which will be keep the other information of that application. Same way, if I have my event tab, I will have my functional components like all the student information, all my like event rooms detail. Let's say C is my what are the events happening. D is the geo navigations for that. Could be from one like this organization or other organizations. Then F is for who are the star performers, or the any guests are coming. So like these are the functional component of my mobile application. Clear till now? Anupama or everyone clear this part? You there? Hello. Okay, perfect. So this is the functional component, right? Now, once my application is developed, right? So when I started developing, what I will start first. I will design the first page of my that application. Means I will write the code for my first page, the main page, the main GUI, main API for my application, right? That when anyone click on the application, okay, this is the first page it should come. Okay, this is the first page it should come, that my app information. Okay, that this is the oh, some information about the app, some pop-ups over there, then their functional details and everything over there. Is it clear? Okay, so once that is done, I will start developing the one by one component as their one by one functional components of mobile application. Like first thing I will start developing as a, let's say, of the event details. Okay, what are the yearly events? Okay, yeah, thank you, Suresh. What are the yearly events? Okay, second thing I will start developing as what are the event rooms. Okay, this will be my second component. Third thing will be my let's say the what are the geo navigation. So I will put a navigations with that. Fourth thing could be my the star performers, or who are frequently performing, or any old videos, or of already event happens of that, I will put that. So this is the way I will develop once my entire development is done, obviously testing and development will be part of your development cycle, and your, if you know, software development life cycle, SDLC. And now if you know the DevOps part these days, obviously in previously you have a traditional way of ITs, waterfalls and all stuff methods. So now you can combine the package and you can develop as a package. And then once your testing and everything successful, you can register in your Android or iOS, Windows, BlackBerry platforms, and you can use that application. Is that clear? How the phases will go, and how you actually plan your mobile development applications, what are the functional and other components of that, how you can choose them, how you can plan that. And also, like every mobile application or every application, let's say, every time you see, every certain period of time, it get updated as well, right? It's frequently updated things. Like today you will see, but you will not see that application is down. Today you will see, like today in WhatsApp, you will just update the application, you will see there is a photo features coming. 2 days after 1 month, again you will update, or a notification will come to update the application. You will see that some video feature is coming, that you can do the video calling. Like that, these are frequently changes, functional changes you do in your applications. The same way, once your application is developed, running, over the times you do your functional changes in your applications. Okay, in my event app now, that this year 4 new events came, something from the whatever every yearly events, some very new event occurred in my college. Let's say 4 more college got invited in our college, and there is a competition event, cultural event happened. This was completely new. This was not the actual agenda, or which is not happening around the year. So you have just added that in your mobile application, that development you did, and you added that as well. That kind of functional changes you do over the time and over the periods. Yeah, anyone like to speak anything? Yeah, anyone want to speak anything? Anything not clear? Anyone like Anupama? She did tried at least she has put the ideas. So anyone have anything? Any other ideas? Anyone planning to do any mobile development? Anything in your mind? See, when honestly, when I was in college, that time mobile development was almost not there, I would say. Okay, but still we were developing a lot of things. I mean, in terms of the web-based application, that time more focused on the web-based applications. Okay, and I'll tell you that mobile development these days are much more easier compared to the web development applications, because the platforms are so many for mobile
Thank you,
development.
sir.
Okay, you are understood, Anupma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So these days, for developing mobile applications, you have so many platform. First thing, okay, so many open sources things, so many open sources tools, which will help you to have your effort. You can do the things and achieve the things in minimum, your minimum of efforts. So many open source things are available. Only thing is you should have a good idea which you can put in a place, which should be obviously something different will always work. Okay, something, even you see all the apps, right? All the apps you see, but they all are something or something different. That's why all the apps are working. You see Swiggy is also there, Zomato is also there, uh, Uber Eats is also there. I think it's purchased by some company now. uh, a lot of local food apps are also there, right? But still all are working, right? All are getting earned, all are getting, because something are unique in both of them. If you will observe that, you will find out what is unique there. So unique things always work. Okay. And the mobile developer or any developer, just say, forget about the mobile development. Just mobile development is a concept, obviously, because you're developing for mobile, but ultimately you are developing. So your development could go in a web-based or mobile development. So either two ways people will access your applications, right? Whatever you will product you will make on laptop, desktop, or in your mobile devices. Okay. So in your browser or in the mobile devices. So two ways people will access. So any product or any application you will make on that part, it should have this kind of advantage. Now there are some disadvantage also. Okay, I like to explain you guys for mobile development. Not you can say disadvantage, but some kind of constraint. Okay, which lot of commercial or financial organizations, they don't like to put on. Okay, what is it's when you develop any mobile application, right? Basically you store it on some Play Store, right? Play Store or iOS and all that. Now what happens is they have a little bit of, it's just a platform. Okay, they're not controlling your app, but as a third side, as a financial side, they feel that it's a generally concern from the financial institutions that their data is also getting to third party hand, basically. Okay, it's actually not happening, but it can possible, because ultimately it's stored in somewhere third place. It's not, it's in their own locations. Like you are not going to the city, no one will go, honestly, no one will just go on the Citibank website and download the citibank.com app. Even you will not do, you will not go to Facebook and you will go and scan. How many times, how many of you did that? Go to Facebook and then you scan to download the app or from the link. Mostly all of you do with your mobile devices in your Play Store. And mostly these apps are coming as a pre-packaged now, right? With your mobile devices. A lot of apps are, these are pre-packaged now. They offered with it because, because these are the mostly used app in the world these days. Any social media platform, any financial platform, any food platforms, these are mostly used apps now. So it's almost like every smartphone you buy these days, it's come as a package itself. Okay. So yeah, this is a little bit of disadvantage that raised by generally financial institutions, that any such they generally think that their information is going outside. Okay. Apart from that, okay, so you also, I would suggest you, when you plan to develop any such mobile application, you always keep that in mind, the kind of technology it will use. Okay, you should have your architecture of your application should be in mind. Okay, it means you should know that when let's say today I've developed the application for 50 users. Okay, let's say I'm giving the same application as my college institute. That institute currently have, let's say, 1,000 students in my PACE institute. Okay, I've developed the application for 1,000 students, that all the 1,000 students can come interact in this app. They can hit, they can download. Just imagine suddenly my institute over the period, like over the 10 years, it's open at 3 different branches in the Telangana, AP, and different parts of the India. Now, obviously the app will be, because that will be proprietary of the maybe organization, right? So they will not develop a new app together to accommodate requests from other institute for the same umbrella, right? So you need to update your app so that they can accommodate the other requests from the other same institute from the different paths. Like now now just imagine the student is like 15,000 student now. So now you need to upgrade your app, that my event app should be able to accommodate all the 15,000 student for my organization. So that's your scalabilities will define as part of your support work, as part of your development and support work for your mobile device applications or any web applications. So that is the over the time you will enhance and update your applications. Now you see the certain applications are uh, running same way, certain applications become very used, or sometimes you see that it's lagging, it's hanging. What happens? Because a lot of requests are coming together the same time for that application. So if that capacity of that application is to hold 1,000 requests per minute or per second, okay, if 10,000 per second will come, obviously it will crash, like IRCT's app, right? You see that, right? If generally in a Tatkal time, 99% time, if anyone have booked the railway ticket, we all most of the time we book the railway ticket, so we knew that it will crash during the Tatkal time, right? Because capacities of holding those applications is too high. The let's say they have created the bandwidth for 10,000 per second. Suddenly it will be 1 lakh per second. Obviously it's way beyond the capacity, so it will crash, it will hang. So your device or your application should be, because of these DevOps and cloud cultures these days, it's become so good that scalabilities are very good now, that even the capacities per second of 15,000, if the 50,000 per second will come, my application will scalable enough to hold those requests among themselves. They should able to scale up my applications. And also once the scale down, once the request come to normal, let's say 15,000 per second, it should automatically come down to that level also. So scale up and scale down, that kind of my mobile device application or my application should be able to, that kind of request should be able to handle that. So this is the things you need to understand as part of your support and development work over the time post the application is developed, right? So now we discuss about the how we can develop the mobile device applications. What are the kind of mobile device application platform we can develop? How we will choose which languages, which technologies we can go for. Okay, so in technology also, I would like to tell you more. These days, obviously Java will be the preferred one. Second thing, also as a like cloud side, you will always have these days a lot of scope to choose different clouds. Okay, you will have a Oracle cloud, you will have AWS cloud, you will have Amazon cloud, Azure cloud, Microsoft, you will have a Google cloud, GCP, you will have Adobe cloud, you will have a Alibaba cloud, you will have a Tencent cloud. So there are so many cloud, you have a Hawaii cloud. So many clouds you have in the world these days, which offer different variety of support. Okay, so a lot of freewares as well. Like if you'll come to the Oracle cloud as well, you have a lot of free support, free things you can use. Same way for AWS, same way for Azure, same way from GCPs. Only for the support, different these companies charge. Certain things are already free, so you can use for your freeware just for your practices as well. Any cloud, if you are working, I mean, if you are planning to develop, you wanted to do research and all that, you can go any of these cloud providers. Lot of things are free for you to use that as a practice, which I would, if you are a student or just a budding engineer, I would definitely like to encourage all of you to go and explore that these kind of cloud providers and do some research, do some your development or your learning on that platforms. Okay, so this is one thing. This will help you. Okay, this will help you a lot. Now, second thing, this is the things we discussed in the technology part. Now, third thing, we discussed how we will choose the application building steps. Like first we will, whatever we will thought the ideas, will put on the papers in Word documents, in PPT or Notepad, whatever the way you are comfortable. Try to put those details in your Word, those in a written, so that you will have something in your mind always. Then you improve on that. Then you decide the functionalities of that. The first will be your the main page. Main page means what is the core actual idea, then the different functionality of my ideas, then what can be the possible functionalities of that. Let's say I'm developing a banking website, so what could be my different ideas of that? Okay, it could be one debit card section, it could be credit card section, it could be user login, it could be the product details, it could be the my geographic locations of my banks, it could be the contacts of my different banks, or customer supports, emails, information. These kind of the functional components we will choose for that application. Then your actual development will start. Also make sure that your application architectures and will be in place before that. Application architectures are how the application will navigate, like how the connectivities are, securities are, because whatever you develop, that should be secure as well, right? So your security is there, because a lot of hackers in the world, if something good, they will hack the codes. So it should be on your proprietaries as well. Okay, but that those things come later on. But as a mobile developer or the developer itself, you should know all these things very well, how the securities will come. Then once your all the application and your classes, Java classes, everything got developed, you package the complete application, you build that through that whatever the technology you want to use, the DevOps cycle or anywhere. Then you put in some platform, okay, so that you can use it. So Android platform, iOS platform, Windows, BlackBerry, anywhere you put that, from there you are encouraging all the users to use that. Now that is your marketing part, how you can how you are encouraging the user to download that app. Okay, so this is the kind of phase each and every step will go as a part of mobile development. Okay, so this is all about the mobile development advantage, planning, the process, how it will go, and all the phases, the technologies, where you can use, how you can plan. Yep. So anyone have any questions here? I'll end my thought on this and my discussions and on this. Anyone have any idea, any questions? Feel free to. I'll keep last 15 minutes for your questions. Anything, I mean, anything you can come up with, any questions? I'll be very happy to answer all of you. Guys, first switch on our videos. I mean, I don't know why you guys are so shy. I have done a lot of session with different institutes. I have never seen such a shy batch.
Thank you, Jason. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I am very thankful to Mr. Dr. Samir Garu
Yep.
For
Okay.
giving the valuable information to our students and encouraging me to develop a mobile application development. And the key points in this power seminar is introduction about the mobile application development and why we have to use the mobiles, and how does the mobile application work, what is the purpose of an app, and how it makes interactive to make users to our apps, and how much it costs, and how we can make it marketing to, after developing our apps. So these all the key points you explained very well, sir. So I am very much thankful to you for giving me this wonderful session to our students, and encourage them to develop the mobile apps. Okay, and I am very much thankful to our secretary and correspondent, sir, Dr. Madhisetti Sridhar Babu Garu, and our principal, Dr. M. Srinivasan Garu, and our vice principal, GVK Murthy Garu. Finally, I'm very much thankful to our ICT Academy for giving me this opportunity to conclude the session. I'm very much thankful to you, sir.
Yep, thank you, the Pace Institute, ICT Academy, Sky Zone, and all the participants and who has given time to listen to me. And I just wish all the good luck to all of you guys.
So, yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Samir, sir. This is Janardana from ICT Academy.
Oh.
And behalf of ICT Academy, I'm very thank you, sir. And I hope this support and association will be continue for ICT Academy in the upcoming days. And once again, very thankful to Pace Institute of Technology management and respected HOD and spoke of the college, Hena Kausar, for making this success, this power seminar session. And thank you very much for the students also. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Bye.
అయిపోయిందా మేడం?